So you're thinking about moving to Plano, right? Well, today we are in East Plano. The city of Plano is bordered by the cities of Frisco, Allen, Richardson, Dallas, and Carrollton. It's located about 19 miles north of downtown Dallas, and Plano is actually the 9th largest city in Texas, but is the 4th largest city in Dallas, Frisco, and Fort Worth. It's 71 square miles in area, so it's a very big city. It's Spanish for the word flat and plain, so that's Plano. Today we are in East Plano. Now, the main difference between East Plano and West Plano is the thoroughfare. So if you're talking about West Plano, then you're talking about the Dallas North Tollway. If you're talking about East Plano, then you're going to be talking about Highway 75 or Central Expressway. Now, Central Expressway was built by Woodall Rogers, the great mayor of Dallas, and he is credited with connecting Dallas to Richardson to Plano to McKinney now via, Central Expressway. Now, because Plano is so friggin' big, it's 71 square miles, there are actually 3 areas to Plano, and that would be West Plano, considered the Platinum Corridor. There is Central Plano, which is basically just a sea of homes and shopping centers, strip malls. And then there is East Plano, where I am at right now. Well, you will find historic downtown East Plano, and you will likely get the best bang for your buck, meaning find some larger lots. You might have to do a little bit of updating, a little bit of remodeling, but it'll probably be well worth it. Plano has a whole lot to offer, like we are here downtown, and this is Haggard Park. And Haggard Park was the very first park that was constructed back in 1920, and now there's over 147 different parks in Plano. That's a whole lot of parks. 147 parks. 147? All right, so one of the few complaints about Dallas is that there is very poor to very little public transportation. So in 1983, Dallas decided to change that. They started the DART, or the Dallas Area Rapid Transit. Now, the DART rail system provides service to 8 different cities, and those are the cities of Carrollton, Dallas, Farmers Branch, Garland, Irving, Plano, Richardson, and Carrollton. So please see our videos on those other cities. This DART rail system is here in East Plano, and it is one of the advantages of living in East Plano. Now, the DART rail system provides service to those 8 cities, and then the TRE, the commuter rail, will link the DART system down to Irving and Fort Worth. So you can get on this train right here. It's about to arrive, and you can get all the way to downtown Fort Worth. How about that? Now, this is called the Light Rail, and it's located at the intersection of 15th and Avenue J. It serves the red and the orange line, and the station opened in 2002. The DART buses and trains operate daily from 5 a.m. to midnight, and they offer service about every 10 minutes during rush hour. They offer every 20 minutes during the midday hours and the weekends, and about 30 minutes during the evenings. So get your bus schedule here. All right, so right now I am in historic downtown Plano, and of course this place was built in the late 1800s. Plano has seen some serious growth through its history during between the 1960s and 1990s, but in the 70s it had a whopping population growth of 400%, and then it grew again in the 1980s to about 75,000 people, and in the 1990s up to about 130,000 people, and then in 2000 about 250,000 people. Now, the reason that I tell you that is that the median year in which these properties were built was 1992. So that means that you're going to see a lot of 90s styled homes. Most of those 90s styled homes being in Central Plano. Now, you'll find most of the older homes over here in East Plano, where I am right now. And in West Plano, you'll find a lot of the newer homes now. There has been about a 10% jump in population, showing that the city's opportunities are still here, and there's lots to offer in Plano, Texas. We are currently in downtown, like I said, and you can't miss it because it's got the red brick road. And there's a lot of shops down here, like this one's called Better Than Sex Dessert Restaurant. There's some steak shops, there's coffee across the way, there's some bars like the Fillmore Pub. I like the Fillmore. Vickery Park, that's another great little pub on this place. Roboto Sushi. There's a lot to do around in downtown Plano. Okay, now one of the little hidden gems here in East Plano is Go Ape. Go Ape Ziplining. It's about a 2 or 3 hour fun outdoor experience through which you can go through the forest and many other awesome activities like zip lines, Tarzan swings, suspended obstacle courses, rail tracks, all sorts of fun things. Now we are at Point. Point is a nature park here in Plano, East Plano, that has a lot of running activities like 1K, 5K, and then it's an 800-acre here. Now that's in East Plano, and it is the largest park in East Plano. And remember, Plano has 147 different parks, so this park has 3.5 miles of concrete trails and a 5 mile soft 5 miles of something else. So in the southeastern part of the park, there's an equestrian area where visitors can ride horses. And there are 26 trails for horse riders, and they can take, there's also a paved multi-use road to go over to the Bob Woodward Park to see the oldest tree in Plano. It's a 200-year-old bur oak, and if you're a tree lover, that is the place to be. So it's in the center of the park. The lake is also has a huge lake that is open to kayaking, canoeing, stand-up paddle boarding, and is open from sunrise to sunset.